Peace, everyone. This is No More Trauma Consulting, and I am Nazia. And this week we've been focusing on healing the mother wound. The mother wound can be defined as your mother not being emotionally available to you as a child. She may have been present physically, but absent emotionally. Or worse, in my experience, she may have not been there physically due to drugs and or prison. Often the mother wound has a direct correlation of your mother's own mother wound and the lack of adequate nurturing. The unhealed mother wound could contribute to your toxic relationships, the way you operate within other adult relationships. It could contribute to anxiety, depression, your relationship with food, alcohol, and other things that you may use to soothe your emotions. The goal of this video is to offer you action steps to take towards healing from the mother wound. Your mother wound may be very different from someone else's. However, there are many commonalities in each experience. See if any of these traits sound familiar. Some mothers may be self-absorbed, very critical, or just focused on external factors such as education or your appearance, while others may mean well but only are able to show love in a practical sense and lack the ability to emotionally engage with their children. No matter the case, you can heal. For healing purposes, you must first understand and believe that although she is a part of you and you a part of her, you are not her. You may have struggled to form a clear knowing of who you are because your mother was unable to offer you the proper mirroring to help you gain a good sense of self. I know that facing the pain of your mother wound is very difficult. However, it can help you free yourself and change the narrative for your children. I hope that these steps can help you on your journey of healing. Number one, we have to first acknowledge that the emotional absence was not your fault. Your mother's lack of emotional availability was not because you weren't good enough or because you were unlovable. There was absolutely nothing you could have done differently to change the outcome. Number two, see your mother as she is, not as you would like her to be. So often we remain stuck in a situation because we refuse to see it as it is. We expect the other person to change or meet our expectations. It is very painful to accept and let go of the hope that one day your mother may change and be the loving, nurturing mother you've always hoped for. My acceptance started the day that I stood at my mother's feet when she took her last breath. In a cold and quiet room, it was just she and I. The only noise was from the machines that were monitoring her blood pressure and other things. As the nurses came in to turn the machines off, I cried. Not because of all the memories we shared, because if I'm honest, there weren't many. Not because my life would feel empty and alone without her. I cried because all hope of it ever being different was gone. I cried because my daughter, who was only 15 months at the time, will never know what it feels like to have a grandmother. I cried because the expectation that I had for her to be a better grandmother than she was a mother was gone. So believe me when I tell you that I know it's painful to accept. But when you come to accept that your mother is only able to give you what she has, then your healing can begin. And you can start to build a relationship with her from that level. Don't do like I did and hold on to the hurt and resentment so long that before you know it, you're left with a bunch of unmet expectations and a bunch of coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Number three. Allow yourself to grieve the absence of an emotionally engaged mother. Let yourself feel the pain of feeling unloved as a child. Express that pain by talking about it with someone, writing or journaling, painting, any way that comes natural to you. Understand that it's okay to have mixed feelings about your mom, wanting her love and attention while still being angry and hurt for her not being able to prioritize your emotional needs as a child. Acknowledge all of those feelings. Number 4, get to know yourself. You may struggle to understand what you want or need and may often seek outside guidance from others. Number 5, pay attention to your emotions and what bubbles up during your healing journey. You may struggle to fully understand your feelings. However, this is vital for you to understand who you are and what you want and or need. I'm going to stop it right there because I think that I've given you some impactful nuggets so far. And maybe I'll do a part 2 of healing the mother wound if you guys would like that. We'll see. But healing the mother wound and the recovery from the emotional absence is a process, and it takes time, depending on how deep the wound is and your experience. It is a journey of becoming the person you are meant and want to be. Healing the mother wound can set you free from self-criticism, self-doubt. It can reduce anxiety and depression. It can improve your relationships and benefit you in so many other ways. I hope that you found something useful in this video. And until next time, remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Peace.